910.
Go ahead.
We're headed to freighter.
10-4.
110 dispatch.
110.
Lee 10-8, and put me at the yellow.
10-4.
910.
910.
Could you attach the Medrun number along with the transport time and the notes, please?
Affirmative.
106 to 123.
123.
Can you give me a call?
Affirmative.
950 to 102.
705.
705.
Call dispatch.
Okay. 106 to do.
Go ahead.
Put me phone again, I was on a phone call.
10-4.
106. Were you able to make phone contact with Walgreens?
It's the corporate office of that Walgreens, so we were unable to make contact.
So the alarm was not at the store at Wauwatosa North?
It's the second store, or the second floor above the store.
6, you can assign me that alarm.
10-4. 123. 123. 123. 123. First theft complaint, 9815 West Grandcosa Drive. 123. 123, 1023. 10-4.
Mac, this is Zizek. Zizek, go ahead. Did you copy my last text about rounding up those people? Oh, I got it down. 705 to 910. Go ahead.
Can you guys come down on the V?
Yep, just getting here. 130.
Ahead.
We're 10-8 back in the city.
10-4. Our burglar alarm at Corner Bakery, 1500 West Burleigh, sounding from the west door. 130.
10-4.
30 for an update.
Go ahead.
Alarm company spoke to the key holder who is not on scene, but they did say that they're having issues with the alarm.
106 to 143.
106, are you looking for 142?
I'm sorry, 142. Where did you park the first U-Haul?
They're both in the PD parking lot. You want me to bring them down there?
Affirmative. McAtee's looking for him down here, so if you could.
10-4.
130, we're 23.
10-4.
130.
130.
The west door is secure. Were any keys coming out?
Nick.
No problem.
Drone 1 there, Drone 1. Equipment check complete. We're ready to deploy.
Maps copies.
130, we're 10-8.
11.
100.
Suspicious circumstances. 60th and Martin Drive. It's a burlap sack with something inside in the middle of the road on 60th. 111.
10-4.
940 station.
Go ahead.
We'll be at 10-8.
4.
For allow speed is intact.
Zizek, go ahead.
I told the U-Hauls are up at the station now.
No, I'm with the U-Hauls now. We're right by the check-in table. 910.
Go ahead.
I no longer have my partner. He used to be over to 930. Now left Mutual Aid with me. And 910.
Go ahead.
I'm 41 and I'm in a Mutual Aid West Dallas.
930. Go ahead with your 41. 930. Go ahead with your 41.
131, 102.
Air ops from Drone 2.
Drone 2.
Star radio communication check. We are deployed at Lutheran Home.
Copy. Drone 2 is in place. Air ops to Drone 3. Air ops to Drone 3. Bushy. Are you on the air? This is Drone 3, go ahead. Just checking status and location. Are you, did you have the fire station yet?
I did. I walked in on a briefing. I apologize. I've just got everything set up and I'm ready to go.
Copy. All air units, the crowd that has gathered is current at Merrill Puff Milky. That's going to be speed by several miles from where our locations are, right? There's some intel that they're going to be moving from Merrill Park westbound along Wisconsin Avenue, heading to a residential location of some politician that's somewhat in the area. So Drone 3, I will deploy you for that if that starts to happen. I'll advise more information when the group starts to move. Drone 3, I copy. And ops to drone 3, the general location of that would be Wisconsin Avenue and 68th, Wisconsin and 68. So if you get an idea of where that is, that's roughly where I'd be sending you. It's approximately 1.5 miles, so it'd be a little bit of a stretch. I copy.
111.
123 for family trouble, 2430 North 61st, 2430 North 61. Call reporting their boyfriend pushed her out the house and slammed the door on the 8-month-old child's foot. Medical refused. The caller is now locked out of the house. Still gathering. 111.
Here, ops, for additional information, there's also intel that after that residential location, they may have a targeted area of the village of Wauwatosa. It's directly south of Drone 3's position. So there's Hart Park that you'll see on the map. That's some intel suggesting that that's going to be the hotspot tonight.
Drone 3 copy.
South all units, I'm seeing a live feed from a Channel 12 helicopter coming in from our general area. So if you spot them, call it out.
111 for further. The boyfriend's inside of the house. They were looking for Jeffrey. He's a male white. He comes back negative, number defined, valid. His picture is attached.
10-4.
111 for further. The boyfriend has an 8-month-old in the house and a 3-year-old in the house. The caller is still locked outside.
10-4.
111 there should be guns in those. They should be locked in the safe upstairs.
4. The crowd is about 15, maybe 12 vehicles associated with that, and they are currently on the move. I'm information about the direction of travel right now.
Here, ops from Drone 2.
Drone 2.
Be advised on the Zoom meeting. It says only the host can share their screen right now.
Roger, I'll take a look at that. Here, ops update. It sounds like intel is suggesting that that group is not going to proceed westbound on Wisconsin like we initially thought. They headed north on 5th, 35, and destination is going to be 35th and Center. So Center is just north of Drone 2. So if that's the path that they take, Drone 2 is going to be in play. And I will take a look and see what I can figure out about this Zoom meeting.
Drone 2 copies possible road on Center Avenue.
Correct, and that's anticipated. No need to spin up quite yet.
10-4.
123, do we have any priors with the male half?
Negative 123. 940.
Drone 2, can you check that Zoom now? I changed the setting in there.
800 West Capitol for a customer that made threats to the employee. The customer was upset that his prescription wasn't getting filled enough or filled quick enough. So he made threats to the employee. He's a male white, 250 pounds, balding, beard, and a blue hoodie. It's believed that he has left the store, unknown if he's on foot or in the vehicle still outside. 940.
940, copy it. Interrupt from Drone 2. I'm going to shut our feed down and just have our controller off.
Good copy.
111, the 3-year-old is now outside with the caller.
That work. 705 to 130. 705 to 130. Good. Can you go to the CP and meet with 102, please? 10-4. 1123.
10-4.
940 or 23.
10-4. 910.
910.
For suspicious circumstances, Anytime Fitness, 891 North Avenue, 805th Avenue. Caller reporting a subject that parked a gray Chevy Malibu with a plate of Adam George Henry, 6087. In the parking lot of Anytime Fitness, he took a black duffel bag out of the trunk and then walked westbound on north. The caller felt like it was suspicious. He's a male, black, unknown clothing, possibly wearing black. 910. 10-4.
Small groups for an update. The march is currently at 35th, heading north. They're at West Villette Street, West Villette Street and 35th, which is still out of range, even for Drone Team 1.
As far as gone, we're going to be 10-8.
10-4.
Well,
Test.
if you're
930.
Go ahead.
Check for PDO and traffic, 91 north, 91 and north, 930.
Down. SWAT at the wood. SWAT tech to Wood.
142. 1042.
10-4.
9:30 or 23.
10-4.
Can you start a tow right away? I'll get you at 28 in a second.
10-4.
Still on 35th bound or approximately West Street, heading up to Lisbon will be the next intersection, 35th and Lisbon.
Adam Charles Williams, 6787.
10-4, do you have a second?
I do. You ready?
Go ahead.
25.
Total.
I'll advise 1 second.
10-4.
130 to 102. SWAT tech to Wood. Go ahead, for him. Magazine's waiting for him. Can you get him over here, please? 9:30.
9:30.
Just one call for now for the Adam Charles Williams vehicle.
10-4.
Radio check. Loud and clear.
Gotcha.
30.
Go ahead.
Could you let the fire department know that
110, 1042.
10-4.
does not have enough cell data to transfer on Zoom, so if he does spot anything, we'll zip over there. There wasn't any Wi-Fi available. We'll go check on them.
Copy. Are you guys co-located or if you someplace else?
We are co-located.
Copy.
106.
10-4.
Air Ops, the group is 35th and North. 35th and North Street currently.
Another one. They're staging.
That actually is 35th and North Avenue.
10-4. We'll have them there shortly. Air Ops from Drone 2. We are seeing Channel 12 and ADSB. They're at this altitude and circling the crowd.
Copy. Same altitude of 1,700 feet. SL.
10-4. And we do have a visual on them right now.
Copy.
Dispatch from the tower.
Tower, go ahead.
Do you have a lane and direction that this would be in?
9:10. 10-4.
9:30. Do you have a lane and direction for the fire department? Tower 53 is going to be eastbound, 9100 block.
Copy, thank you. They're off from Drone 2.
Drone 2.
For situational awareness, we do have the Inspire flying 100 feet right now. We're going to see what kind of distance we can get.
Copy.
9:30.
9:30. Go ahead.
Did you get a hold of a tow company?
Tracy, go ahead. 21, please.
Tower.
Just so everyone's on the same page, our night Templar friend is at Swan and North right now.
Crowd command, Team A, Marathon.
Foot and 20 vehicles associated with this.
I'll go find them. Thank you.
Wind to Wax, let's swing by the pumps over here and drop off a couple more flex cups.
Jason, texting. We go. Do you want our squad that's attached to the Fair Park, Team C, to go now from the DPW? Affirmative. F4, they're on the way. F4, thank you. Dispatch from Engine 51.
Engine 51.
Engine 51, patient contact.
Dispatch copies, patient contact.
Dispatch from Engine 51.
Engine 51, go ahead.
Dispatch, we're going to need a transport unit for a ALST, please.
Dispatch copies.
Air Ops location update on that group. They are currently 35th northbound and at the intersection of Wright Street. They're about 2 blocks south of Center Street. Ops update, the group is now westbound on West Center Street, westbound on Center.
Ground command to Team A, radio check. Ground command to Team B, radio check. Team C copies.
Ground control to JZ. Go ahead. What squad is with Team A and what squad is with Team B? Team B will have the squad of Yosaka. Team A is Nelson. Stop one back.
JZ to command. Wauwatosa QRS. If you guys want water, Cafe Islander was kind enough to leave cases out for us. If you want to go pick them up.
Crowd control commando teams. There's about 20 people and maybe 15 to 20 cars that are currently westbound on center from about 37th Street, 38th Street right now. Pretty slow crowd.
Since you start to forward deploy your assets, location of your choice. Command attack command. Air Ops update group is still westbound on center. They're currently at 40th Street, so just east of North Sherman Boulevard by a couple blocks. Ops to drone 2. We're going to estimate you've got about 10 minutes until launch.
Drone 2 copies, 10 minutes until launch.
Ops to all units, just a reminder, we are currently at sunset, and if you've got conspicuity or anti-collision lighting, please make sure that you attach it on top of your aircraft before you deploy.
Command to crowd control. Go ahead.
60th. We looked at the group at 6th Street.
Crowd control to command. I'm getting everything on the TAC channel there right across me. If you wanted to relay those messages on that one at the same time, let me free up this channel.
10-4, we'll do that.
Crowd command to units A, B, and C. You can deploy to a station center and be making a line and a stand there.
Ops to all units, I just heard that Tactical Operations is going to be making a stand at 68th and center, 68th and center. So for drone 2, that means that that's going to be 770. So that intersection of 68th and center is going to be about 30.
And the Team A, did you copy about the deployment?
Team A copies.
9:30.
9:30.
We're giving one a ride down McDonald's, 670 North. Unit C, if you could come up north on 68th, maybe the blockers. Full, okay. Copy north on 68th.
And Sherman, if you want to take a poke at that and see if you're able to get them, then feel free to launch.
7 westbound and southbound at 68 and center. Push them north.
Crowd command to all units. They're at 42nd and center.
123 and 1042.
10-4.
111, 1042.
10-4.
Crowd control command to all teams, change of plans. 76th and center will be our stopping point. 80, come east on center from 9-2. Team
53 from G57.
both blockers. We're still pushing them north.
Team C copies. We'll take the south side of 76.
53.
They're about 30 minutes out. Free up the engine.
That's a negative at this time. I don't believe we're going to be transporting the engine.
Team B community guard is following us.
Copy, Team B.
Ops to drone 1.
Drone 1 go.
Take a look at your map and identify center and 76th, center and 7-6. I believe that's where another strong point is going to be for law enforcement tactical. So just depending on what goes on with drone 2 here, we might send you out to observe that intersection if we end up needing dual coverage.
Copy.
That's approximately 9,000 feet from your launch location, so you'll have to just see if that would work for you.
Wrong copies, we should be good. It's like last time.
Air Ops to drone 2, they're at center and 51st, center and 5-1.
Center and 5.
And Ops to Air 2, you are good to launch a discretion.
Okay, we'll be launching. I'm going to get the zoom set up here.
9:20.
Go ahead.
For residential burglar alarm, 11004 West Michigan. 11004 West Michigan. Now is going to spoke to someone, or the alarm company spoke to someone named Mike, stating that no one should be on scene. Keep it pending. 920.
924.
What about 6177?
10-4.
And then it looks like the garage will respond to
920, they should be arriving in Blue Santa Fe, 25 minutes, ETA.
10-4. Crowd command to all teams, just as a reminder, make sure the officer assigned with National Guard stays with National Guard.
TMD copy. TMD copy.
Drone 1 ops.
Air Ops Celeste, unit, go again.
Drone 1 air ops, just for info, there's a helicopter that was just over the mall heading east, and then there's another helicopter west that's headed to the north, just for info.
Copy. Was that one heading eastbound? Was that, what altitude? Is it going to be a problem?
Oh, so it looks about 1,000 feet. It looked like a news copter, but I couldn't tell which one. The one that's to the north now heading north, or it was the west that's heading north, straight north. That was dark. I'm not sure what that was.
Copy. So drones, you make sure you get eyes on that helicopter that was flying to the east, and let me know when you launch. I'm not seeing anything from you right now.
near from drone 2. We do have visual of channel 12. The other half.
About 956 dispatch, 1041.
956, go ahead.
Officer 6595, in squad car 245, Rev, taser 20, and rifle 8. And do you have my assignment?
City Hall ready.
Affirmative.
Copy, teammate.
906.
906.
You can put us on the Michigan alarm.
Affirmative.
Team C, we're coming up on Glenview and Harmony. Copy. Obviously, when you get on scene, assess the area, see where we need to maybe fill holes or pockets, and if need be, make sure we have a contingent for an arrest team.
Ready for an update?
And close are going to be our arrest teams, and we're going to be integrated with the National Guard.
Command copy.
Squad 920 for an update.
But
For the alarm company, the key holder gave proper passcode. There should be a realtor on site.
that's affirm what I said. 6920 is about, but see if you can intercept the crowd and get some footage streaming of where they're at. 906, 920.
Yeah.
You can cancel.
10-4.
Dispatch copy.
They're currently westbound on center, about 5-1. Center and 5-1.
Teammate, crowd.
130 and 42.
10-4.
Northbound. We send them northbound.
Copy, send them northbound. 962.
962.
Could you just switch the employee to 6610? 906.
Go ahead.
Make contact with the realtor. 10-8, no problems.
10-4.
We're at 58th Street. I don't see anyone down center. Chopper 12 is to the north of us.
Front of the group should be about 51st, 52nd in the center. It appears you're on North Avenue.
I'm sure this group is going to smell where you see all this armor up at 7-6, so we might want to remain at QRF in the neighborhood.
Teammate, crowd command.
Go ahead.
We got a better defensible position 1 block east where we can set up and then put Bearcats on our flanks in order to drive them north. You good with that?
Stand by. Call command to all teams. I concur. Make our line at 7-5 in center. Make our line at 7-5 in center and push them northbound on 7-5.
You might be able to.
You see copies. We're currently on 76th and north, 76th and north. Be at center shortly.
10-4 Team C. Make your ingress on 7-5 from the south.
Should be pretty good for you right there.
Copy. We'll move over to 75 in center.
Call command to teams A and B. Do copy moving 1 block east.
Team A, B, copy.
Team B, copy.
Control 2, I think what's happening is I'm getting interference from these antennas.
Copy. I mean, you're getting good distance out of it, so the LE is going to be making their stand at 75th and center. 75th and center. So if you want to work your way back towards that, that'll be a closer distance for you.
Copy. Drone is in return to home right now.
Copy.
And drone 2, I'm gonna...
Team C, we're 23 at 7-5 center. 23 at 7 center.
Copy.
Please get it up on your map, and I'll let you know when they're starting to get in range of that.
10-4.
Wauwatosa Sheriff to Air Ops.
Wauwatosa Sheriff, go. Copy that. 80th and north. Feel free. Where are you going to be? What's your destination?
We're just going to go straight up from here and zoom in on 76th and center.
Copy that. So 80th and north, you're going to go straight up. Why don't you go to 250 feet, 250.
Copy.
And Air Ops to Wauwatosa, do you have happen to have Zoom installed on your controller so that you could stream this?
Negative, we do not. We could attempt to get it on our controller.
Copy, no problem. We'll have our Drone 2 team. They will be flying to the north. We'll put them up over Center Avenue in that area, so you guys will both be getting the view of the same intersection, but you'll be straight up from your current location.
Copy. JC, command, cross command.
Go ahead.
You have offset if anything else before him is right. We're trying to find what I'm seeing.
We'll have assignments as far as making the broadcast.
Air Ops to Drone 1.
Go for 1.
Yeah, that line's on hold at 76th and center. If the group makes it past that and they continue westbound, I'll put you into play then.
Drone, copy.
Air Ops to all units. Hybrid is in the air, and they are streaming.
Ground command, they're about 59th and center, 5-9.
Team C copies.
Team A, please.
Unit calling, Team A, go ahead.
Team A, 2, please.
Team B, A, go ahead.
Team across control, please. Team A across control, please. We got status on the numbers, markers, and vehicles.
Still the same from last time. They're involved. About 30 walkers, 50 cars, 5-9 and center, still westbound.
Thank you. Air Ops to Drone 2, position center.
Ground command to all teams. Did your National Guard elements move with you? Are they all currently with you at 7-5 and center?
Point. And I'm sharing the screen. How copy?
Copy and good stream.
Ground command at Team C. Did you copy my last?
Team C, command.
Did your National Guard elements move with you to 7-5 and center?
They did, but they are stationed 1 block west of us. They are stationed at 76th and center, 76th and center.
10-4. Is that by your choice, or they just haven't gotten their orders to move over with you?
They decided to take their own route down here, so we got, they broke off from the convoy.
Check the rebels. But, hey, just so you know, when 7 o'clock comes, if this bicyclist comes into Tulsa, we're going to take him off and arrest him for curfew. And then we're thinking of setting sticks up in the area of 7-3 and center, as well as the 2700 block of 7-6. Once they have their confrontation at 7-6 and center, we can get cars that are diverting from the area.
10-4, can you give the spec location again?
Someone's going to be in that alley just to the north of the BP on 7-6, and then we're going to have a few east of 76, probably in the area of Fever and 74th, right around there.
So,
command to the Wauwatosa unit. Wauwatosa unit at 7-6 and center.
and then
Check in with your group of NGs. And you guys need to move 1 block east to 7-5. 7-5 to block any southern movement for vehicle and crowd control.
And you are, you've got a good picture there, so if you find a place that you like, just go into a hover.
Team's currently at 78th and center, 75th and center. We have the street blocked off, heading south. Team C's National Guard unit is 1 block west of us. They're at 76th and center. They were advised, and they will move if we need them over here.
Crowd command to Team C. Is that your wishes for them to remain 1 block west?
If they would like to move their Humvees 1 block to the east to 75th, we can use them, but right now we have TAC resources cutting off 75th and center.
They're moving up now.
Team C copies.
Rebels detect the Weisswell.
Command of that Waukesha unit, whatever you escorted, you got to stick with that NG unit. Is that clear?
Yeah, we copy, but the NG group did not stay with the convoy. They broke off.
So, after 7, we'll try to get them.
Tower.
Did all 4 trucks break off of that convoy?
Affirmative, all 4 Humvees continued straight when the convoy turned right.
Doing.
All right, looks like they may be in the Woodings parking lot, so the southeast corner of 7-6 the center. So I'm over by you at the Waukesha unit. Keep together.
Copy. We're in phone contact with the Lieutenant NG.
Air Ops to Drone 1, if you guys want to get ready to launch. When Drone 2 gets close to an RTB, I'll have you guys launch so you can leapfrog and take over the eyeball.
Drone 1 copy.
Then your target will be center and 7th Street.
Drone 1 copy. Drone 5 to interops.
Go ahead.
Just FYI, I'm attached to Drone 2. My GPS says Drone 5. I'm dealing with some tech issues, but I'm going to launch from North Ave, going north on 74th to center, and staying around that area at 100 feet AGL.
Copy that. Just to confirm, this is McFarland PD, correct?
A firm. And if you want to use Drone 5, if that's easier, I'm with Drone 2.
Teammate, crowd control command.
Go ahead.
If possible, can you give us a 5 block notification so we have time to equip ourselves?
They are currently at 6-3 and center. West curfew is now in effect. It is past 7 o'clock. Curfew is now in effect.
Air Ops and Drone 2, we got disconnected.
Copy.
Yep.
Air Ops to Waukesha County, are you guys still airborne?
Rebel attack.
And Air Ops to Drone 1. Drone 2 is currently at 55% battery, so I'll launch you here in about 2 or 3 minutes.
Rebel. Detect on a police car at about the 7800 block center.
Good.
Is your position to watch our vehicle?
Affirmative.
Who are you?
Brookfield 502.
Copy.
920.
920.
What's the citizen of 6118 West Blue Mountain Road, 6118 West Blue Mountain Road. Should be the Fun Pharmacy. It's an elderly female inside who's very confused. She doesn't know where she lives. She's a female white, 75 years of age, long gray coat, blue shirt. Her first name is Mary. 920.
6-5 and center. They're kind of stationary right at the moment.
Don't exceed 350 feet.
Yes, they copy.
920, you copy?
920 4. We'll have this one.
6118 West Blue Mountain, 6118 West Blue Mountain.
Stand for.
We have the numbers. Is command all right with forming a line? I heard dancing number 5 when the group stops. The line move forward and make a rest that way.
Crowd control command, that is affirmative.
Alright, and air ops to drone 1. I'm going to try and find your stream here if you've got it going.
920.
Go ahead.
Running that subject, she comes back negative. Phone number's assigned valid, and she has an address in Greendale.
Tech to command.
10-4.
Ops to team 1, are you guys able to stream?
Drone 1, that's affirmative. We're just flying to the low general location first, and we'll hook it up.
Good copy.
Call command to Team A. Drone 1 air ops.
Go.
That request is granted. Again, that request.
Team A copy.
We're going to go much further east. Crowd control to Team A. Can that message be relayed to B and C as well?
I will take care of that.
The primary eyeball down at that intersection.
Crowd command to all teams be advised the group is still stationary at 6-5 and center. Group is still stationary at 6-5 and center. We attempted to do a grab of one of their scouts, and it failed. And one of their people are out there right now.
Gray sweatshirt.
I think gray sweatshirt, gray sweats, blue backpack, and I believe he had a beard.
With a gray hoodie up and dark khaki pants walking around the area though.
It says you started screen sharing, but all I'm seeing is black. I'm not seeing any image.
10-4.
Air ops from drone 2, we're arriving hunting.
Copy. Go ahead and start your stream.
930.
Go ahead.
For water tank. 1100 plank board. 1200 plank court. He was called in by the bank, who's not on duty. It was a motion trip east side of the building. 930.
Silver.
Copy. Yeah, I'm getting, I've got somebody's screen up here streaming right now. Drone 2, why don't you go ahead and just give me a little tilt on the camera so I can tell if this is you that I'm watching. Alright, so it's not you. Drone 1, give me a tilt on your camera. Alright, so I've got drone 1 up right now. I'm going to try and switch this to drone 2. Drone 1, if you want to stop
Command to Team A.
Video.
Go ahead, Team A. Can you head down to the alley and go to 74th? And Armor will meet you there just to prevent any protesters from heading south on 74th. And you'll be backed up with an Armor element. Team A copies. Just to confirm, it'll be 74th in the alley, so it'll be just south of center at the alley. Confirm on the south side, 10-4.
Your discretion.
Squad 920. Squad 920, 920.
Go ahead.
Caller called back, stated that female walked out, unknown where she went. The caller will wait to speak to you guys.
10-4.
I haven't forgot about you. What's your status?
10-4, I did a flight a few minutes ago, just a couple laps in the area here. On the way.
Copy.
Crowd command to all units be advised. It is being noted the crowd is gaining shields and getting behind cars.
Not rolling video right now.
22-3.
10-4.
Command to the units also, it appears in front of the walking protesters.
Command, you were step off.
You're 10-1, can you repeat?
You were step off.
Crowd command to all units, it appears that the protester group are using the cars. They're readjusting the cars to in front of the walking protesters to have some sort of cover.
Copy. Team A, crowd control command.
Crowd command, go.
Regarding the 7-4 Street alley, do we need to be on 7-4 or can we extend our line here on 7-5 to cover that south alley?
We'd like you on 74th to prevent any foot or vehicular traffic southbound. Want to keep them pushing north and east.
Copy.
All right. You worked the problem. Good job.
Thanks. I got a little memory lapse of where that was.
Yeah, I was watching. I knew you'd figure it out.
9:30, we're 23.
10-4.
920.
920.
We're out at 6420 West Bullard. Sorry, West Lamont.
10-4.
Crowd control to all teams. Crowd control to all teams. Be advised, you're going to need to pull back behind the armor at this time. Pull back behind the armor at this time so they can launch gas as the front vehicles approach. Team A, how copy?
Team A. Team C, copy. Team C.
Team B, how copy?
Team C, command.
Go ahead.
It's alright, we're going to link up on 74th and Center, south of Center, with that tag element.
We have Team A going to that position.
Team A is going to stand there.
10 for a copy. I get it. Go ahead.
Drone where?
Drone 1, copy, RTB.
And perhaps room change that we are northbound.
Come into all crowd to be advised. The entire group is moving south on 6, south on C6.
9:30 info.
9:30, go ahead.
There is an audible alarm on the north side of the thing from the inside, but I think they locked it so far.
10-4.
Followed by more cars.
Are they still moving south on 6-6?
Go ahead and mount up in your vehicles. Mount up in your vehicles. Be ready to move south.
20 to 06. Good. Just start heading this way. We got a van doing circles around us.
Top for you, move on.
Hey,
920 to dispatch.
Go ahead.
did you run a QW on Mary?
Crowd command all teams. Once you're mounted up, make your ingress to 6-6 and north. 6-6 and north. Armor is en route.
920 dispatch.
920.
Do you know if you guys have any open up care units? You say she lives on the 8th floor, or is a resident of an 8th floor at a memory care unit? So, work building, she states.
Maybe San Camilo, but she would be quite a ways away. And we'll give them a call.
Oh, 20. I think Lamplight, their 6th floor, is their memory unit. You might want to give them a call.
Can you repeat that location?
Do your battery swap. Why don't you just hold your position there? There's no need.
And what facility was that?
Lamplight in 7400 Greenfield in West Dallas.
10-4.
Ops to drone 3, north and 66th. North and 66th is about 4,000 feet.
40 to Nemus.
Right.
Are you out with a Mary Thompson?
Number 930, we're
10-4.
I'll be crossing behind a salt antenna.
Copy.
So it looks like the group is moving west on Wright Street.
Crowd command units, they're westbound on right from 6-6. Westbound on right from 66.
Drone 3, you can,
I spoke to a family member. She belongs to St. Camillus, 10200 West Blue Mound, 10200 West Blue Mound.
Do we have any contingency on right? 76 and...
Not yet. Stand by. We're formulating a plan right now, so we're stop doing this cat and mouse thing.
Copy. Team C is on 74th and Clark. 74th and Clark.
906, 920. 1060, what's your 20?
AGL. You have visual.
6-4 Blue Mound.
Copy, 6-4.
That van should be right on your left, though, right there at 6-1, just south of Blue Mound. It's a silver Dodge, if it's still there.
Off roll check.
I step on, you go again.
Passenger 2. They're south on 68.
And did you copy the message that Waukesha County is nearby your LZ and
Team A, crowd command.
Go.
Keep one team reserve, like Team C, and just have them in reserve to go mobile, and have the other ones take up another position.
Trying to see which way they're going, and we're going to formulate a plan to see if we can come in from different directions on top of them.
Copy.
that you guys should be good.
There's 67th from right, south on 67th from right.
Crowd control command to the wagons that are with crowd control teams, acknowledge.
That's for the mass arrest contingency. We have one in squad C.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
If that's for the mass arrest contingency, we have one in squad C.
Why don't we have you launch at your discretion and head towards 68th and north.
6920. This one occupied.
Yeah. It's a prisoner van, Tulsa prisoner van. Good.
Van 6920 if you're clear, Lieutenant.
Come on. Crowd control command to prisoner wagon with crowd control teams. Go to City Hall. You'll be picking up 2 prisoners from a QRF.
If you want to stop your screen share, Drone 3 can start his Zoom whenever you're ready.
Crowd control command to Team A. What is it?
Team A, Wauwatosa, can you let them know where we're at?
305.
Can you send 2-man cars to the Best Buy on Mayfair Road? It's apparently up to 10 cars parking over there at the moment, facing the mall. So let's check that out.
10-4, 930,
We copy.
940.
940, copy.
Clark is where Team A is. 68 Clark. Crowd control command to Team B.
30 in.
69th and Center with National Guard behind us.
Street and meet up with Team B and stand fast with Team B. Team C, what is your
74th and Clark, just south there. 74th and Clark.
305, affirmative.
And we are stationed.
command? Go ahead.
Forward blockers are at 67 and north, and there's people running up behind them now.
What's at 67 north? You have to repeat.
Heading south towards City Hall. There's forward blockers blocking 67 and north right now, and there's people on foot behind them.
10-4.
Elena, that's most likely me. I am going over north on 68th area right now.
Morning, which channel where you want us to go?
Heading north from the city hall, the 6th Street.
Team B and Team A, what's your 20 again? Yeah, we're stepping on each other. Drone 2, stand by. Drone 3, if you can start your Zoom stream.
Team A, 66 and right. Correction, 68 and right. 68 and right.
10-4.
You guys want head over to the mall. Just going to keep an eye on those guys. We're not going to interact with them.
JZ10 Nelson Squad.
Drones right now monitoring that crowd. So if you guys are also going to...
940, you copy?
Hey, from
930, same message.
20, we're 23, 80 miles, 73.
10-4.
6700 block and north.
Copy.
Waukesha County, maintain 25.
Team C, are you still at 74 in Clark?
Affirmative, we haven't moved.
Nelson and 50, there's a large group behind the 4 vehicles here.
Be clear when you're talking, I can't understand you.
For him.
Large group behind the forward vehicles, 2300 block and 67.
Copy. Is there any way to text me that info for a contact for that team and then address?
Affirm. Income.
JZ10 Nelson, repeat your information about the protesters.
Currently just south of North Avenue and Lefevre Avenue, and it's telling me I'm in a boundary of an action.
Call command to Team C. Your team to 70 and North Avenue, 2300 block of 70, and stay in your vehicles. Do not come out onto North Avenue.
Team copies, we're moving south and north, 7 north, and staying vehicles.
JZ to Nelson.
Alright.
Are you able to come to 68 and right?
305, I copy, thank you. Schmidt to Spot Tech.
Go ahead.
Transport van should be there shortly. We're just going to head to 67 North. Why don't you meet me there?
Sorry, at second radio, you...
Team B and Team A.
Go ahead for Team A.
Are you able to move your convoy south a little bit? There's a blockage in the intersection here. Negative.
9:30.
Yourself and 920 can clear that, and then we'll have, I believe it's 955 at the mall. Just keep an eye on that area.
Clear off some drone 2. Just be advised, that other drone that we are seeing is south of North Avenue Street. It is watching North Avenue.
Copy, I believe that's me.
Wilson at JZ.
Go ahead.
Copy.
We found a way out for somebody you know.
Copy.
Not have any.
And we are at 70th and North. 70th and North.
I'll do confirmation. I have my beacon on, or my headlight.
In the south. Teams A and B, you need to move south on 6-7, approaching North Avenue.
DP, temporarily. 15 North Court.
920. You're going to have to go east on North Avenue.
You know. TC copies. East on North, but where?
Control command to all teams. Clear the air. Team C, I need you to go south on 70 to Garfield. South on 70 to Garfield. Then east on 6 to 6-7 on Garfield. Then east on Garfield to 6-7. And then come up north on 6-7.
Team C copies. We have 4 tactical elements staged at 70th and North that you need to get moved.
That's to drone 2. Can you...
Crowd command to teams A and B. You will be coming in from the north and pushing south. As soon as you encounter any foot or vehicle traffic, dismount your vehicles, and we're going to push from the north, south, and the west.
Say again, Team A, what street and direction is to be on?
6-7 towards North Avenue, and as soon as you encounter foot vehicle traffic, dismount your vehicles, and we will push them towards North Avenue. C is coming from the south towards North Avenue, and Armor is coming from the west, pushing east. We're going to push to 6-7 in North and start making arrests.
Team A will proceed south on 6 Friday night.
However you get south on 6-7, make it happen.
What setting are you looking for?
I was just trying to see if there's any of that self-authorization here.
We're moving.
It doesn't want me doing it.
Crowd command, Team C, you copy as soon as you encounter foot and vehicle traffic to dismount and start pushing northbound on 6-7.
Affirmative. We're en route to 67th and Garfield. 67th and Garfield.
10-4.
Those are both stuck on that same imagery for some reason.
It's not giving us authorization for authorization either.
Alright, air ops to drone 2. Once you guys launch, go to the north to intercept North Avenue and then fly North Avenue east until you intercept the group. That should keep you out of the way of the other 2 drones. They're both south of North Avenue.
Copy. I am looking at one drone to the north of North Avenue.
Team A is at 6-7. The tail end of protest vehicles who are southbound on 6-7, turning onto north.
Copies. Follow behind them, and as soon as it slows enough for you to get out of your vehicles, do so.
For clarification, they may be turning or they may just be stationary in the intersection. I'm not sure. If there's somebody with a better angle, that would be helpful.
Crowd control to all teams. Is there an element with the National Guard on North Avenue right now? They're currently at 6-7 North Avenue, or they're at least else with them.
Descend straight down, please.
We copy. See, we're at 67th and Garfield. From there.
Team B. 10-4, Team C. Start driving north, and we're going to meet up in the middle of North Avenue. Once you start encountering that foot and vehicle traffic, we're going to start pushing.
Just for that copy, I'll...
Crowd command to teams A and B. Are you all on 6-7 now?
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Team B, affirmative. Team C to command.
Cool.
Do you want us to proceed at north on 67th until we encounter them at North Avenue?
Affirmative.
Copy. Then we'll dismount there.
There is a small group of potential looters there attempting to break into a cigarette depot. We'd like to get some footage of that, please.
Copy, relocating 70 Center.
There is also a group that is surrounded a National Guard element at 76th and Clark, which is one block.
Crowd command to Team JZ.
I will start, I'll be over the National Guard unit.
Command 4.
Control to JZ.
JZ go.
Have Nelson's squad break off and come around from the west to go eastbound on North Avenue from 6-8? Or is that not possible this time?
They are the arresting. That's not possible.
Team C.
No. Team calling, repeat.
We've got a good copy here, so 76 and see if you can find signs of trouble there.
951 for crowd command. National Guard here at the station is telling me that the National Guard at 75th and Clark is police with them, and such are encroaching close. Okay, that's where the National Guard underspent their with. They're telling me there's no law enforcement with them. Affirmative, because they didn't follow them. We'll try and get somebody there.
Altitude your discretion and see if you can get better eyeballs on that.
Team A, 1 pushing south.
Team A, you're not clear enough to copy.
We've been on with National Guard. We're pushing south.
10-4.
Team A to crowd command. We are pushing. We are in motion.
10-4. Crowd control to C. Begin your push north.
Southeast on north. Appears the majority of vehicles have gone eastbound on North Avenue. They managed to turn around.
Crowd control command to all teams. Is it possible to arrest any protesters that are on foot in the area still? If so, make that happen.
Team A, we still have a few more houses to go, so we can't see.
All right, drone 2. I'm not seeing anything. If you're not seeing anything at that location, move to 67th and north. 67 and north.
10-4, 67 and north. How is the National Guard unit doing?
We're unable to locate right now. We got conflicting information about that, so for right now, 67 and north is a new task.
67th and north is clear.
Ops to copy the move. We might move.
The caravan is continuing east on North Avenue. Again, continuing east on North Avenue.
Repeat. The caravan of protesters are continuing east on North Avenue. Continuing east on North Avenue from 67th.
Okay, if you see no threats, why don't you remount up on the bus?
Team C, copy.
Command to teams A and B. Do you have any protesters in front of you?
Team A, I'm negative right now. We're moving up to their section.
10-4. Do you have drivers back with your vehicle?
Near some drone 2 off.
Negative right now. We got security on them. What do you want us to do?
Stop at North Avenue with your push and then have your vehicles move up to you to collect you.
Team A, copy.
612.
940, 10-8.
10-4.
Crowd command to a wagon.
Squad C's wagon.
Crowd C's wagon. Do you have a Wauwatosa officer with you, or are you familiar with Wauwatosa at all?
A little bit. We're on the way to Wisconsin Lutheran College right now.
What's your current 20?
18 and plus a few.
10-4. Crowd control command to Tosa prisoner van. Tosa prisoner van. Tosa prisoner van, go. What is your designated number? 970, I think.
Reservations.
Do you have any bodies in the back of your vehicle? Negative. We're empty. All right. I need you to try to get out of there and go to 7832 on Lorraine to pick up some passengers. 7832 on Lorraine. I'll copy. 7832 Lorraine, got it.
We may end up continuing to move you around the city a little bit, just as the group chooses the direction that they're going to. So don't unpack everything once you get there.
Go on, copy.
Drone 5, did you make it down to that location?
Drone 5, Inspire 1, finally packed up, en route.
Copy that. You should be clear straight south of your location.
Waiting to Gross Neck. Pull up in the 2300 block on the wrong side of the street here.
Team 8, crowd command, you want us to mount up?
Affirmative, mount up at this time. We're going to try to reformulate a different plan to try to get some more air assets to pan out further so we get the direction and get something more of a pinching movement.
Team 8, copy, mount up.
Team C, the command, we're loaded up, ready to go wherever.
Top one.
Team A to Team C. Team A to Team C.
Single.
The National Guard element is here at 6-7 and north. Are you able to come over here so they can hook back up with you so they're not alone?
Waiting to pass and then they can link up with us. We are just south on 67.
Control command. All teams, if you need to land, go ahead and unmask at this point.
Ops 2 and 3. I'm sure you're trying to work that airspace problem, but I don't really have a lot of information for you on how to get around that, other than if you go into your
Ground command to Team C.
Team C, go.
Why don't you start going north from your current location, go up about 3.5 blocks, and just stay in the bus on the side of the road, trying to get a bearing on the group.
cell phone on 3.
Copy. Advise National Guard when we go north of north, have them link up with us.
I'm looking for that now.
Crowd control command to all teams. Is there any way you can pinch the National Guard in between our vehicles so they're always with us at all times? Have one of our PD and one of our at the front and one at the back so they stay in the middle?
Currently we only have one police car, and that's the unmarked Tosa car. There's no other police cars, no other squad cars.
Sorry. Our vehicles, period. Any of our transport vehicles, we can pinch them in the middle between us so they always stay with us. Is that possible?
Affirmative.
Crowd control command to all teams. Let's make that happen. Make sure you get some type of police escort vehicle in front. I don't care what it is. Marked, unmarked, cargo van, whatever. And something in the rear, and have your National Guard elements pinched in between you. All teams copy.
Okay. Team A copy.
Team B copy.
Team C, copy.
7-4.
JC to McAfee, is there another squad that could come here, mutual aid or whatever, some marked car to assist us in the back?
What team was that just called?
Team A is intact. Crowd command.
Use one of our transport vehicles that you guys are in the front, and one in the back. It does not have to be a marked or unmarked squad. Just have them pinched between the police elements.
Team C, let's continue north on 67 here.
Crowd command to 970. Crowd command to 970.
Ops 02.
Crowd control command to Tosa prisoner wagon 970. Got it. On your pickup on Lorraine, I need you to go to the subway at 6-8 and north and pick up some passengers. I'll copy.
10-4.
From what I'm seeing, it looks like the group is 67th and north, according to the hybrid imaging.
Copy. I just had a group of cars with their four-ways on. They're now south of North Ave. They went behind the line, and they are now turning westbound.
Tosa to all those vehicles westbound Garfield from 6-9.
Airplane is circling around so I can get a better image.
We're going to consolidate here, the National Guard.
All right, Team C has their National Guard unit. They're moving northbound on 6-7 from north.
7-4.
We'll let, I guess we'll have to deal with them driving around in circles.
Team C, we're going to be staying in the 2500 block of 6-7.
Team C, go ahead with that again. Stop that.
We're going to stage here in the 2500 block of 6-7.
Copy.
With where you saw the group last?
305.
Command to A and B, you guys are mounted up in vehicles, correct?
Team A, 10-4, we are.
705, we'll be headed there.
10-4, 9:30.
Double. I concur with that.
Air ops to drone 3. Paul is in receipt of your text message. Are you having an issue with that book or something that we can do to help you out?
Negative, just got it.
Ground command at teams A and B, if you can get to 72nd and center, just south of center on 72nd.
Copy, 72 and center, southbound.
Ground command, stay in your vehicles at this time. Do not dismount when you get to your locations.
Yeah, copy.
Yeah, it needs it to the wrong person. That would actually go to craft. Oh, it's correction. It went to the whole group. Disregard.
Rebels to Wax.
Copy that. 69th and right. See if you see anything there. If not, go ahead and start.
Jason, command.
Go ahead.
There's a group of vehicles, protest vehicles at 69 and 67 and Lloyd, southbound. Are you aware of that?
Affirmative.
TMC transport van.
Sheriff, go.
We were able to unlock any issue if we stay.
TMC transport van to command.
Go for command.
Where should we be bringing this prisoner? I was told Wisconsin Lutheran or our Redeemer, and I haven't been able to find anybody to deploy.
You said nothing is at Wisconsin Lutheran right now?
Not that I could find, no. Unless you're positioned somewhere else.
10-4. Go to Holy Rudy on North Avenue. It's about 100 and North Avenue. It's going to be next to the funeral home.
We are here, and no one else is here.
You're at Holy Redeemer right now, and nobody's there either?
Affirmative.
Went by Wisconsin Lutheran, and no one was there either.
We went through the front parking lot, didn't see anybody there, no.
Stand by.
23.
National Guard. At Redeemer on North.
Here, I have some drone 2.
Drone 2.
I do have a small group of pedestrians walking on the sidewalk north on 69th. We crossed over right 8.
Copy that. Just keep an eye on them, see what's going on there for right now.
10-4. Like I said, they're on the sidewalk and just, I don't know who they are.
Command to, Team C, prisoner van.
Go ahead.
Sorry, just clarifying again, you were at Redeemer next to Martell and Schmidt's funeral home on North Avenue, correct? And you see nobody in that parking lot.
Somebody's behind us now.
Alright, 10-4. Sorry, Pep.
Teammate, ground command.
Go ahead.
We have arrived at 72 and center facing northbound.
10-4, stand by. Take a break, take a water break. The main group is now splintered off into several different groups at this time. We're trying to track the largest one at this moment.
Someone working with the protesters.
10-4. We're at Best Buy right now, backing up. 705, but we'll keep an eye out.
Team B is at our assigned location.
Drone 3 air command.
Marshall, the CP, do you copy? Southbound 70th?
Be advised you're on OG TAC 12 for crowd control.
Schmidt is Zelensky.
SWAT tech, are you free up?
Affirmative.
Crowd control command to A, B, and C. Teams A and B need you to start heading south. Actually, all teams start heading south towards the mayor's house. Zero, sir.
Team A copies. Team B copies. Air ops to Drew 0 and state. That's going to be southeast of your location. 10-4, I'm in the air now.
Check that, forget it. You pulled into a driveway and they're calling for help on Cedar.
Well, the Rebels, we're coming to pick you up.
And a crowd command. Go. We have 3 prisoners. Where do we want them?
Collected from both Lorraine and subway at 68 North.
Drone 3, Bushy.
MPD took the one from Lorraine. We have
1 from 68 North and 2 from 2500 block of 68.
10-4. Take them to go to 7-4 in Meineke and collect 2 more.
10-4.
For that collection point, after you collect those passengers, go to our Redeemer.
Got it.
10-4-5-12.
Air ops from Drone 2.
512 to 891.
Is it possible to RTB and
Head to Hart Park and stage at Hart Park. Stage at Hart Park.
DMC copy, Hart Park.
Ground control the teams A and B. Did you copy my last?
Team D affirmative, Hart Park. Air ops checking in on Drone 1. What's your status?
we just arrived at the firehouse?
Copy.
One air ops, do you want us to remain warm or what do you want us to do?
Tosa 522 on E11 with a plate.
Go ahead with it.
Try a Minnesota truck plane, Adam George 57139, AG 5739, also could be Arizona.
DMC copy. Team A copies.
Team D copy. Yeah, affirm. You can, it's your discretion, so if you can make it work from there, then go for it. Just make sure that we're coordinating with the drone team that's inside the building.
Team B and Team A, we're ready to go when you are.
Drone 3, are you able to share your Zoom screen?
What do you see at the current moment?
522 for your plate.
It's definitely Arizona.
Affirmative, it comes back negative current on a GMC Savannah 2015, listed to a U-Haul.
I'm not seeing anything at all. It's just black.
10-4, could you please print that off for me and somehow get it to my mailbox for 2 more?
Affirmative.
Team C to command, we are approaching 60th and north, 60th and north, just lane level.
Copy. Team C, transport band to command.
Go ahead.
We're clear. Is there anywhere you need us to pick more up?
Let's go to our Redeemer.
We're still there.
In Portland, 76 in Portland, and give us an eyeball of that location. There should be a pack of approximately 30 vehicles there outside the residence of an elected official.
Drone 1 air ops, could you repeat the address?
Air ops to Drone 1, apologies, go again.
We lost part of the transmission Bureau Collins. I heard elected official 76 in Portland, is that correct?
Affirm, and that's going to be south of
Ground command to Team A.
Team A, go ahead.
Why don't you head back to DPW for some food and any refreshments? Not a long time. Just food up and replenish.
Team A copies.
On state from 70th.
Team command. Our end mission here is still to get to 70th and Cedar.
Way that change in plans. Team B and C stage at Hart Park. Teams B and C stage at Hart Park for right now. The foot traffic went back. Also, they're entering the village.
Team copy, going to Hart Park.
Team B copies, Hart Park.
Anyone able to get west of them with sticks?
Drone 3, that's
Crowd control command to all teams avoid going eastbound on state from Wauwatosa. Avoid going eastbound on state from Wauwatosa. There's some vehicles blocking the roadway there. If you need to get to Hart Park, 68th Street. Take 68th Street to Hart Park. Alright, they're in the village. I can't see what they're doing up by Harmony, but westbound, coming up to Menominee River and the Harmony Bridge. Drone 1 there,
Drone 1.
Wauwatosa Avenue, so I think they're on Harmony right now.
Drone 1.
They're coming right past the fire station right now.
Copy. The same group that was down at 76th in Portland, but there are 2 different groups right now, which is what's causing some of the confusion. So if you can still head down there to that location, and that way we did and checked it out.
Drone copy. They're earthbound on Harmony at Milwaukee Avenue. We broke away trying to get ahead of them. Actually, now they're going northbound on Wauwatosa Avenue from Milwaukee. 4, you got several of the carrier and coming your way northbound on Tulsa. Reckless, high speed. Team B is at a hold. Team B is held. Tulsa and Milwaukee.
Team C is at Hart Park.
Crowd control. Repeat.
Team C is at Hart Park.
Copy that. Team B, did you have traffic? Team B at Wauwatosa and Milwaukee. Some of the quick ref guys are getting arrested and Milwaukee. Thing. 10-4.
Crowd command to TV to supplement the resources at Milwaukee and Tulsa to assist. Please do so. Provide them cover as well.
Team B copies.
That's drone 3. I see your memory card's full, but we're recording it via Zoom, so you're good to go. Just stay right on them.
Drone 5, I'm also recording. We'll need probably 10 guys over here for over at Milwaukee.
Tulsa 2 en route.
Repeat, I couldn't copy.
Incident that drone 3's at.
Marshals attack. We got about 25 in custody here.
Copy.
Crowd and to Team C, you start heading up to Tulsa. Okay.
What?
Drone 2.
Alright, Team B, crowd control, move up. Team B, crowd control, move up. They have their 4-ways on. Crowd control, command to Team A, what is your 20?
Team A 100th and northwestbound.
You cut out.
Team A is at 100th and northwestbound.
Drone 2, command, we have those of you. Team B, circle the crowd here on the sidewalks. Team B to crowd control, command. Crowd command, go. We're going to need multiple transport vehicles at Underwood and Milwaukee. Underwood and Milwaukee.
970, we're en route.
Team B to crowd control, command.
Go ahead.
We could use squads with red and blues north of our location on Wauwatosa.
I copy, got squad moving.
And marshals to talk. We're going to need about 10 tows.
Crowd to all units, when it's safe to do so, for the vehicles that need to be towed, put them in the St. Matthew Evangelical Lutheran Church. They'll be towed accordingly, so we can get them out of the streets and get resources available.
Happy RTV. Drone 3, go ahead and stop your stream. Drone 5, are you able to start the Zoom stream on your equipment?
I'm trying to get it going.
Command to Team A.
Team A, go.
You at staging yet?
Negative. We're just turning on the Walnut Road.
10-4, when you get here, if you could expedite, you might need your resources.
10-4.
Crowd command to Team C. Just have somebody exit your vehicle, just one person exit your vehicle to see if they need any assistance at that location. Otherwise, I would say keep everybody at this point. If you're to the left, or it's been arrested.
Drone 1, you guys get any joy on anything?
C copy. Area, we're not seeing anything. No numerous cars or anything.
Team A is 1023 DPW.
Copy, Team A.
Stand by. I'm trying to get you across streets. It's going to be Milwaukee Ave, so just to where you are, and east of your LZ. Stand by. Milwaukee and Underwood. It appears that there's a large line of police presence, and that's going to be a location we want to get eyes on.
Drone 1 copy. Sounds like they stopped to a bunch of cars up there.
Copy. Yeah, okay, that's what we were already seeing then. Roger that.
Drone 5, do you see me?
Drone 5, I've got you. You're clear. Thank you. That looks good.
Team B to crowd control, command. Go ahead. The mark squad that we're looking for is going to be at 1 block north of us at Wauwatosa and Milwaukee. That's the one that would block off. Crowd control, command. So you're saying that squad is not blocking the appropriate traffic spot? I think they are. I'm just around the corner. I was just letting you know where they need to go. Where we copy. Thank you.
Just switch it to 1080. It'll be a smaller file size.
Drone 5 copies. Drone is going to apply 5 battery on.
Copy. So drone 5, push straight forward to get over that intersection, and let's just see if we can spot any people
Honda Accord with the flag hanging off at the top.
And Air Ops, just for everybody's information, they've currently got 25 people in custody, so 25 arrests just made here in the last probably 10 minutes.
Parking lot.
At this point, I think you're good right where you are.
Just to any word on transport?
Field along, there's a transport van in the west side of the parking lot of the church here.
Drone 5, copy. RT.
10-4. We start moving prisoners over there?
So, let me just close off the show here and see if I can figure things out. Drone 2, you guys are still in position waiting for charging, correct?
Affirmative, and we're keeping eyes on City Hall.
Copy. Drone 1, where are you guys at currently?
We're in Milwaukee and Underwood, taping the scene at 157 feet.
Copy that. So if you, Air Ops to Craft, if you can stop your, to Drone 5, if you can stop your streaming, Drone 1, go ahead and throw your streaming up here so that we can see it again in the P, please.
Drone 1, copy.
Wayne, do you stocked up?
Go on. 20.
For right now until Drone 1 needs to come off station, and then you can take their place.
Incident command to surveillance squad at 701 State. IC to a squad near 701 State. Surveillance near 701 State. Surveillance, we're at Milwaukee and Underwood, we can head that way.
One there, threat and problems with our Wi-Fi hotspot, we're going to switch phones.
Copy.
Drone 1 there, advise if you see the screen now.
Hey, firm. Drone 1, we do have that screen.
Copy.
So just for awareness, it looks like that's pretty much where everything has come to conclusion is right there. I'm not hearing any other targets around the city at the moment. And Air Ops to disregard.
910. Squad 910, 910.
Wait to JZ, Syntax.
JZ, go ahead.
Where can I meet you?
I'm at Public Works.
10-4, disregard. Team C, leader.
Air Ops to Drone 2.
920.
Go ahead.
20 and 930 for suspicious circumstances. 1,000 block of cedar, 7,000 block of cedar. Callers reporting some items planted in bushes in the area. 930.
Doc.
920.
10-4. I did see someone 305 for additional on that call.
305.
Copy.
When those officers arrive at 7,000 block of cedar, could you just have them stand by if we're conducting a search? Stand by, do not search.
930, you copy?
We do.
920, you copy?
Copy.
7,000 block of cedar and stand by when you get there. 910.
Core route.
930, you can disregard.
Door. Crow Command, Unit B. Unit B, what? Can you move Underwood so we can start clearing the cars out of there?
602. 602.
Yeah, what's the report?
Team B to Team 3. Which side intersection do you want to run?
Drone 5, just info. Looks like a helicopter is coming southbound towards our location.
Copy. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's probably Channel 12, interested in what's going on there. Either way, I think we've probably got enough footage. Doesn't look like there's any more action at this point unless you guys are seeing something different on the ground. Or from the air, I should.
970. Both myself and Drone 3 are down right now.
1170, go ahead.
4 males, 3 females, 1 on our Redeemer.
Let's take an our Redeemer, please.
Bravo.
Bodies that you can collect. Where are you at right now? What's your plan?
Not only by Harper. Correction.
Go ahead. Is there a transport van for prisoners at your location? There appears to be getting fully loaded. Do you have prisoners that need to be collected at that location? 10-4, 970 to Tosa and Milwaukee to collect those prisoners before you head to our Redeemer.
Came from West Milwaukee's van, was there already, taking people.
Alright, 10-4, let's hit our Redeemer then. I'm sorry, I'm going to copy my last. Hit our Redeemer then with your prisoners 970.
I got it.
Team B. Or we didn't call you, but we're still going to need, in addition to West Milwaukee, we're still going to need one more transport van for 2.
10-4-9-20, copy.
Copy.
Copy. Do you have males or females?
What do you have in your vehicle?
We have no more room for females. We can fit a couple more males.
10-4. Team B, what do you have there, male or female, that you picked up? We have 3 females left, including the elderly. Alright, 10-4, I'm going to have to get you another vehicle. The 970 does not have any room for females at this time. 970, go to our Redeemer and transfer your prisoners and then get back to Milwaukee and Tulsa. Copy.
970, copy.
Trouble on there, RTP.
Trouble, copy.
910 to 305. You want us in the southeast corner or up last?
305, we see it. We're coming to you.
Come on. It sounds like we're down to 1 that needs transfer. 1 female. The other one went for the hospital. Copy. Team B, command, straight back. We have 2 females to allow. 2 females. Copy, 2 females.
Rebel Select. Where you at? So it's in Milwaukee.
Team B, ground control command. Go. We're going to be ready for a new assignment here pretty soon, if you have one for us. At this time, just stay in your vehicles. As soon as Team A is out there, we're going to start a rotation to get everybody back here for chow. Copy that. Team B is holding at 100 Milwaukee right now. Crowd command, copy. Crowd command to Team A. You're 20. Team A to command. Team A, you about ready to saddle up? Within 5 minutes, yes. Copy. It'll be the command. Let's go. 910 to 305. Go ahead. They're up at this location and a couple teams up here. I'll let you know if there's anything found.
10-4, thanks.
970 to crowd command.
970, go ahead.
There's no one waiting for us at our Redeemer. You want us to just take straight to L?
No, stand fast.
10-4.
Team A to crowd command. We're ready to go back out into the field.
10-4, stand by 1. Control command to 970. How many bodies do you have? 970, stand fast there. I'm going to have a Waukesha transport meet you there.
10-4, standing fast.
Team A to control command. We're going to pull our vehicles out and just stage outside.
Crowd control command, copy. Crowd control to Team C.
Team C, go ahead.
Are you mounted up in your vehicles and what's your 20?
We're mounted up and we're at the location. We're to the 1080s in the custody.
Crowd control command to Teams B and C. If you do not have any prisoners that need to be transported from your location, head back to DPW. Head back to DPW.
Team B to crowd control command.
Team C, if you're not needed there, head back to DPW. Team B, as soon as you're clear from that location, do the same. Copy?
Team B, copy. Team A to crowd command.
Go ahead.
We're stage outside. Can we have our people just dismount or an assignment just here coming up?
Go ahead and dismount and no breather for now. We have no intel on any splinter groups at this time in the area.
10-4, thanks.
Crowd control to all teams. Just be advised, when arrests are made, do not advise where the subjects are being transported and or detained. Copy?
Team A, copy.
Team B, copy.
Yeah.
Software.
Sorry, copy.
Team B to crowd control command.
Go ahead, Team B.
We relieved from this duty. We're mounting up. Just confirming you want us to go to DPW.
That is affirmative. Come back and get food.
Team B copies.
Dispatch from Chief 53.
Chief 53.
Dispatch to call on North and Middle East. Is there any police available for that call?
Affirmative, we confirm.
Chief 53 copy.
30.
Go ahead.
Respond with the firemen. They're going to north at Meadowy for an ALS call.
Go for command.
Did you have an assignment for us, or can we head to the DPW?
I'm assuming you have no bodies in the back of your van.
Negative.
Affirmative. Head to DPW and get some shot.
Copy.
10-4. They were following the National Guard convoy.
Copy. 910 to 305.
Battalion 5-2.
Go ahead. Everything's clear down here. Everybody can clear. And 905 dispatch will be 10-8. Clear up on the finish. 305, copy.
Copy.
305 for 910. Squad 305 for 910.
Copy. Mountain up.
Do we search through things as well, looking for objects unknown? Area's been searched. One that was found turned over to the wife of the owner.
10-4, copy. Go ahead.
That subject should be on the south side of the street in front of 1004, the Brown House.
10-4.
Drone 3 there.
Team B to ground control command.
Whoa, B.
There appear to be some agitators. They're going to be on Harmony between Wauwatosa and Underwood on the north side of the street. They're in a parking lot behind the Poke restaurant. Possibly 3 or 4 vehicles and 10 subjects.
Looks like copy. Go ahead.
You guys can clear.
Dark 3's got patient contact.
Team B to command, that group looks to be changing tires back in that restaurant.
10-4. Team B to ground control command. Go ahead. For further, there's 3 suspects northbound on Wauwatosa from Milwaukee wearing goggles and carrying a wagon of water.
10-4. Ground control to Team B. Are you still at the Underwood of Milwaukee?
Negative. We're at 87 at Watertown Plank now.
10-4.
Dispatch tower 53.
Tower 53.
Tower has been released.
What unit need assistance on Underwood?
Dispatch copy.
Nobody needs assistance. We were just calling out that those subjects on Underwood and Harmony.
Copy.
Yeah, it's the drone 2.
Go for drone 2.
Getting some reports in the command post that there's some agitators maybe within the block or two around or stand by. Disregard air ops to drone 3 and drone 1 for information. We're getting info here that there's some groups of agitators within a block or so of the fire station. Are you guys seeing or hearing anything from where you're at?
Drone 1 air ops. We moved a few blocks off just to grab a bite, but we got back. Haven't seen anything.
3.
The fire department, I don't hear anything, but directly north of us there's that car that we're monitoring, and then there's a large white pickup, maroon, with a roof rack and a motorcycle that keeps driving around and returning. They're wearing thin blue line t-shirts though.
Team B is arriving DPW.
Is flying.
Do that DPW.
Copy of the fire station, like down by maybe 100 yards. Yeah, 100 yards, like just right down by the river there, along Harmony Avenue. See if you can see anything.
Copy. Team B, we're going to stage on the east side of the building, so we're going to counterclockwise around the building.
Drone 5. I am starting to hear some agitators directly south.
Copy that. If we can get eyes on them, let's start a stream from the drone and just see if we can figure out what they're doing.
9:30.
9:30.
We'll be headed to 44th and Hadley. We'll get you an address list, I guess. Drop off. Yeah.
10-4.
To the teams at the fire station, there's an All About Hair, which is directly to the southeast of the fire station, just right across that street. There's supposed to be a car back there changing a tire, and squad is en route. If we can try and give them some eyes to make sure that the agitators don't get in that area.
Drone 5 copy. Do you have the address?
Stand by.
Sheriff from the Air Ops.
Sheriff, go ahead.
For info, we are on the ground and back at DPW.
Copy, thank you. So the drone that's in the air just keeps circling. Address is going to be 1506 Underwood, 1506 Underwood. So that's right there, that parking lot. Yeah, somewhere in there is where we're guessing this call's originating. It's probably going to be at the top of the screen where the dark unlit lot is, of course. There. Right there below you if you tilt your camera straight down. Yeah, we think that that's it right there.
910. Squad 910.
Go ahead.
Suspicious circumstances at All About Hair, 1506 Underwood Avenue, 1506 Underwood Avenue. It's a person changing a tire in the lot. 910. 940.
940, go ahead.
940 and 920 for suspicious vehicles in Best Buy. 2401 North Mayfair Road, 2401 North Road. Per the security, there's six vehicles in the lot. Late teens from the far east side of the lot. They're possibly armed. 940.
940, copy that. Maybe that group we were speaking about earlier.
10-4. 920.
906.
906.
We're not far off. We can go take a look.
10-4. 920, you can disregard. 920, you copy your cancellation.
Copy.
10-4. 920.
Go ahead.
Suspicious vehicle 1060 North 115th, 1060 North 115. It's a vehicle that's been parked in the lot since 25. It's a red hatchback, occupied ×1 in the driver's seat. 920.
Drone 3 is going to swap out for FLIR for that little
970 to Crouch, man. 970 go. We'll be clear in a minute. Any more prisoners need to be picked up?
940.
970, you're clear to come back to DPW. Get y'all. 10-4, thank you.
Chevy Silverado white and a white Altima. They're pulling out American flags.
10-4.
906.
906.
No contact made at the group. They're just sitting in the lot, same as last night. We'll keep an eye on it.
10-4.
You put us in it.
10-4.
940, you're also 10-8.
10-4.
910 for a Nevada plate.
910, go ahead.
The front of it has Union Sam 5968, US 5968, and the Union Sam is part of it or not.
10-4.
705.
705.
10-4.
705, go ahead.
Put us en route to Best Buy, and if you could send those other 2 squads back, we're going to try and shoot them out.
10-4.
40, copy that.
906, copy. 906, 705, can we meet first?
Affirmative. Radisson Lot, just south.
Cover.
Adam John Zebra 3959. Adam John Zebra 3959.
10-4.
920.
920.
What type of vehicle are we looking for?
Red hatchback, occupied ×1 in the driver's seat.
10-4. Just 2-3.
10-4.
930.
930.
23 at 2813. North 44th.
10-4.
920 with a 28.
Go ahead.
Adam David 714.
10-4.
Drone 5. Drone 3 is back up. I don't know if you care, but the press is setting up next to the fire department.
That's copies. Thank you.
910 fair plate.
920.
Go ahead.
Party listener, no issues.
10-4.
Engine 51 from Chief.
910, I have your returns.
51.
Engine 51, do you have a transport disposition on your patient?
Chief 57, it's going to be a limp assist only. We're just making sure he gets back in the bed.
Copy that.
305.
305.
Squad 305.
305, go ahead.
There is a black SUV rolling around Mayfair Mall. He's got relit plates car. He's already on the He's circling the area.
What kind of fuel?
He does not have license. Religious is on his car. And he's confronting officers in the parking lot here. He is now at the Cheesecake Factory entrance area.
10-4.
The 305 for further. That's an FYI. He left when we told him we'd arrest him for curfew. Just to keep an eye on him. We don't even make contact with him.
930, we're headed back.
10-4.
305. We have someone coming out to this location just in case we don't need it.
Not to my knowledge.
910 to 305. We're going to go back to the Radisson here.
This vehicle in the parking lot was stop stick. What do you want done with it?
Squad 305, can you say again?
This vehicle was stop stick. What do you want done with it?
10-4, can you just tell me what call you're on, please?
Can you 10-9?
Can you tell me what call you're on at the moment?
The one on Underwood and Harmony. The black Suburban with the flat tire.
10-4, if that's the stop stick, we'll tow that vehicle.
10-4. 910, I'll take a tow to my location.
10-4.
Pro Police, anti-protester group.
920.
Guys were reporting seeing earlier with those vehicles.
920, 906 and 305.
10-4.
Drone 6 to air op them up.
Drone 6, good copy. Drone, I'm not sure who's streaming right now. I think that might be Drone 3. Is that correct?
930, we're tight.
Jackson, if you don't mind cutting your stream, we'll get Drone 6 brought up here.
Drone 3, copy.
And air ups, I'll just check the status. Drone 2, how you guys doing over there?
Drone 2 is 10-4. We moved to inside, warm up a little bit.
Copy that. Your equipment recharged and ready if we need you.
Our batteries are charged, our controllers charged enough that we could fly again if we had to.
Copy, thanks. Drone 6, altitude at your discretion, under 400 feet, and go ahead and start your stream when you're ready.
Drone 6 to air op, I'm broadcasting.
Copy, I see you now, thank you.
305 for info.
305.
While we were meeting at the Radisson, several cars went by that we believe to be the same that were in Best Buy. The trucks with flags flying from the back, they're headed eastbound on North Avenue. We're just going to check Best Buy now to make sure that was actually them.
10-4.
Command, copy.
And 305, there are still a few vehicles here at Best Buy. We're making contact now.
10-4.
And hops to Drone 6. You're in full screen mode, so I can't tell, but just make sure that you're rolling video, please.
Rolling video, 1080p.
Copy. Are you able to...
705, we're out with just two. Looks like most of them.
10-4.
705 with truck 28.
705, go ahead.
X-ray over David, 71923. XD 71923.
10-4.
And 705, I got a 27.
No, go ahead.
Last of Morrison, Mary, Ocean, Robert, Ida, Sam, Ocean, Nora. First of Clarence, Charles, Lincoln, Adam, Robert, Edward, Nora, Charles, Edward. Phone middle of Joseph, Common, male, white, 121872 121872.
10-4. Step 5 for your plate in 2729.
Go ahead.
X-ray over David, 71923, comes back negative current on a 2016 Ford F-250 white in color. Listed to a Clarence Morrison, address 16830 Dane Court in Brookfield. He comes back negative, numbers assigned valid.
Valid.
910. Squad 910.
Go ahead.
See you, Genesis.
Still more. 705.
705.
Well, I'll be clearing here. They left voluntarily.
10-4.
Air ops from Drone 2.
Drone 2.
By chance, would you want us to pack up and be ready to go mobile? There's really nothing going on here. Everything seems to be back to normal. Citizens walking on the street and everything.
Yeah, at this point, I don't have any place else to move you. The city's quiet right now. Nothing's going on. We're just gonna hang tight and see what develops in the next little while.
Drone 6, return to base.
Drone 6, TV.
Bang 10, Dennis has a vehicle. We're today.
10-4.
906, 920. Can you call myself?
920 dispatch.
920.
Pull the unit down for we gotta go back to our PDSs for some issues.
Dispatch copy.
Air ops to Craft. Craft, go ahead. With things being quiet around the city here, if you're interested in demobbing, you can report back to the CP and we'll get you heading home.
Copy.
Air ops to Drone 3.
Drone 3, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I think we can go ahead and demob you if you want to report back to the CP for a quick hot wash and turn in equipment.
10-4.
And air ops to Drone 1 and Drone 2. We'll hang on to you guys for a little bit longer here as we wait and evaluate what's going on and what command is looking for.
Oh, Drone 1 copies.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Can you make your way back to the truck? Radio check. Just situational awareness update. There's nothing going on throughout the city. In West Dallas, just south of here, there's approximately 20 people gathered outside the PD. Sounds like there's a little bit of information that there might be Proud Boys militia group also gathering there, but seems like pretty small numbers right now. We're just going to continue to stand by. Air ops to Craft, just checking your status. Ops to Drone 3, Bushy, what's your status? Ops to Drone Team, what's your status?
Drone Team 1 air ops. We're just getting back to the right.
Copy. Right now, the only action is the small number of protesters and counter-protesters down by West Dallas, so we're just taking a look at some ideas for moving somebody down there, but for right now, that request hasn't been made.
10-4, that's only 3-4 miles away. We could do that, but we'll wait for the order.
Yeah, copy that. You're going to be my go-to on that one if it comes to it, but I'm told that Milwaukee might have a drone that they're going to be operating down there or something, so we're just trying to clarify some information. Right now, there's a whole lot of meetings taking place in the head shed and not a lot of info coming out of it.
10-4.
Ops to Drone 2, how are you guys doing?
This is Drone 2. The intersection of 76th and North is a hot spot for traffic violations. Other than that, we're doing fine.
Copy.
930 to 906.
Go ahead.
Try and give me a call on your personal.
Paper. Air ops to Drone 2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can you give my cell phone a call, please?
10-4.
Leave it 6739, Officer MK.
10-4.
And shotgun 4 and taser 16.
10-4.
Tosa for 28.
I don't think the command post is monitoring this channel.
Tosa for dispatch for 12.
I think dispatch is running on
Unit Connie, you can go with it.
305.
305.
Can you log me into P251, please?
Affirmative.
Ground command, all units. Just an advisory. The group of cars from West Dallas PD is heading at a high rate of speed eastbound, about 30 cars. Command, patrol squads, be advised, large group of vehicles leaving West Dallas PD, now northbound on US 41.
705, copy.
Dispatch copy.
Ground command, teams 1, 2, and 3. Why don't you rally up and get in your vehicles and get ready to go mobile?
Team A copies.
Ground command, Team C Charles. Team C Charles.
What?
Why don't you guys kind of expedite a little bit? We might need you to deploy out in Waukesha. The group of cars is heading westbound 94, just entered Waukesha County. Don't know if they're headed to the jail area. So expedite.
Copy.
Air ops to the drone teams. The vehicles have left West Dallas. They're currently westbound on I-94. They've left this area, potentially heading towards Wauwatosa to the PD there to do some protesting. So command has asked for us to hang tight a little bit longer, and I told them that we'd be able to do that. Let me know if you need anything, or hopefully places to warm up and get something to eat if you need to.
Drone 1 copies. Drone 2 copies.
Drone copy.
Yeah, call and go again.
Wauwatosa Sheriff, drone just acknowledging.
Copy that, thank you. What's your location right now?
DPW staging.
Copy.
Ground control command to Team C.
Team C.
Team C, you need to mount up and head out towards your courthouse or your jail.
Alright.
Ground control command to Team C. You're advised to stage in the north lot upon your arrival.
Copy.
Ground control C. Mount up in the vehicles and head back to WSD.
Ground control command to A and B.
Team A, go. Team B.
Ground control command to Team A and B. Can I have the team leaders, the field commanders over by TAC?
Team A, 10-4. Flight ups, check on.
Team A, copy. Air ups to Drone 1 and Drone 2. Why don't you guys break it down and head back to CP? There's nothing going on here right now. We'll hang out together and see what comes next.
Drone 2 copies. Returning.
Drone 1 copies.
Air ups from Wauwatosa County.
Drone, go ahead.
We will no longer be on your channel, switching to our primary police dispatch.
Yeah, that makes sense. Good luck. Thanks.
Thank you.
Team C to Ground Command. Can you just advise if any of Team C is still on your channel to switch to Wauwatosa Area 4 so we can communicate? We'll get off this channel.
10-4. Ground command to any Team C members. Are you on this channel still?
Yeah, see, we're switching over.
Copy.
Tosa Squad 2, we're still on this channel too.
Bear, we're still on this channel. What channel they want us on?
Alright, we have to make a correction here. Wauwatosa County team is the only one that's going out there. The remainder of Team C, if you're still at DPW, stand fast. Alright, those non-Wauwatosa County ones come back to DPW. Copy.
Same Bear, copy. We're at it back.
Wauwatosa Command, you know what channel this switch to?
Go ahead.
Back calling, repeat.
Disregard.
910. 910.
Go ahead.
Suspicious circumstances. Callers at 1408 North 70th Street, 1408 North 70. Approximately 3 minutes ago, south of that residence, heard approximately 6 gunshots. 910.
4.
Sure.
We're north of Creighton Barrel, if you don't mind meeting us here.
I'll come meet you there.
Tosa 3, we got 2 as well.
305.
305.
We're in the area of 70th and State at the moment. At about the time of that call, too, we did not hear anything. Just talked to a construction crew and our road crew. They didn't hear anything either.
10-4.
So Squad 2, we're back at DPW.
10-4. Ground control to State Fair, are you back as well?
State Fair is about 30 seconds out.
10-4. You guys can go back and standby mode when you get back to DPW for now.
10-4.
910 Pro 28.
910.
Adam David Frank, 6825. Adam David Frank, 6825 out of Impala.
10-4. 910, your plate, Adam David Frank, 6825, comes back negative, expired, 2008 Chevy Impala, over in color, Toy Marlowe, 01 West Silver Spring 5, Apartment 1.
Where are you currently staged at?
Blue Mountain, we're going to be going south on 76.
10-4.
10-4.
Yeah, it looks like it had its lights off.
10-4. 930, can you start heading that way?
And 910, we're stopped just south of Blue Mountain.
10-4. 930.
We copy.
910, where are you calling? 910, status check. 910, you were stepped on, repeat.
All in order. Keep the second coming, though.
10-4.
Crowd command to Team B.
Yeah.
Good. What's your station?
On the east side.
930, we're 23.
10-4.
906, stopping out on the traffic stop.
10-4.
906, that squad, you can 22. 907.
10-4.
Crowd control command to Team A.
Team A, go ahead.
Just make sure any radios and or GPS monitors get back to their stations, please, before you leave.
Team A, copy.
Crowd control command to all teams. I'm going to combine everybody now as Team B. So Brookfield, Tosa, and State Fair will be all considered Team B. And as it stands right now, we'll stand by for a short time to see what occurs out in Waukesha. And if we're not needed, I will let you know, and we should stand shortly. So just stand by for further.
Team B, copy.
Crowd command to Team B.
Team B.
Can you give me a call by cell, please? Crowd command to Team B.
Team B.
I'm releasing all of you at this point. Make sure you check in your radios and your GPS. And then my Tosa contingent, I need a driver to go with the State Fair U-Haul and bring that U-Haul back after you drop them off at State Fair. I'll copy.
Team B, copy.
Detector crowd command.
Go.
Are we going to address the DOC van tonight? Or no?
Waukesha's coming back tomorrow. I'll call up their commander, and they can just keep it out there and bring it back with them because they're one of their drivers took it out there.
Don't worry.
Crowd JZ, let's do the same thing with our vehicle. Actually, let's not take our van to up to Sallyport. Let's leave it down here at DPW, down in over in the fire tower area tonight.
Don't worry. And the prisoner van, what was like that?
Please pick up to the PD, please, in case you need it on late shift.
Don't worry. JZ to crowd command.
Crowd command, go ahead.
Does it matter where on the fire tower area we park the vehicles?
It shouldn't. They're not going to be doing any training this week at all anyway, so they have no other outside contingencies coming in to train. So just park them off to the side near a fence line or possible, or maybe next to that where the pallets are at.
Don't worry. 705 to mutual aid squads. You can go 1042, thank you.
906, copy.
Currently, the caravan I-94 eastbound under Blue Mound, which is near Mountain Waukesha Blue Mound.
10-4. We're loading back out.
Can you repeat? Sorry.
Squad 305 for Officer Tap. Squad 305 for Officer Tap.
927 to 305.
Go ahead.
He might still be on channel E12.
10-4, thank you.
Squad 956 dispatch.
956.
Be switching over to squad number 935. Same equipment and I'll have a separate officer with me.
Go ahead.